For me, I rely heavily on my emotions to make judgments. Hence, my intuition is mainly influenced by my emotions. When I meet someone for the first time, after the few seconds of relying on sense perception to make in the information about him or her, I will be certain as to whether or not I'll get along with that person. Afterwards, I unconsciously begin to make claims about this person regardless of the validity of my claim. But consciously, I am perfectly aware of the fact that I shouldn't make assumptions of someone before I actually get to know them. Consequently, I often have internal conflicts when my intuition and reasoning clashes. For example, my friend introduced me to her friend, and within the first minute, I will intake all the information I can receive from her clothing to her voice, and formulate an opinion and draw conclusions on whether or not I'll ever feel comfortable around her. And if I decide that there is something off about her, even if later I find out that she is a nice person and is easy to talk to, the fact that there is something wrong with her will still remain with me, which will ultimately affect my perception of her. Even though I, as a knower, cannot justify the reasoning of my thinking, I am certain that emotion plays a bigger role in my intuition compared to reasoning. To be honest, I know that there is some confirmation bias in my decision. Often, I only search for evidence that supports my claim but overlooks the opposing factors. I justify my action because I don't want to admit that my unconscious interpretation was wrong.